We just finished up the third quarter of 2024, so it's time again to take a look at home prices here in the community of Trilogy. And we did see a few changes, so stick around and we'll go over the most recent sales numbers here in the community of Trilogy at Glen Ivy. Hi, my name is Casey, and on this channel, I share information about our local housing market here in Corona. And I do my best to keep you up to date with the latest real estate trends. So if you find this kind of information helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Okay, so if you've watched any of my previous market update videos, then you know I like to track 5 different categories: the average sales price, the highest priced home sold, the total number of homes sold, the average days on market, and the number of homes currently for sale. I feel like these are the most important numbers to see what's really happening in the real estate market. So let's take a look at home prices for the third quarter of 2024. And this will include homes sold between July 1st and September 30th of 2024. And let's start with the average sales price. The average sales price of a home in Trilogy was $678,000, with prices ranging from a low of $600,000 all the way up to a high of $836,000. And if you take a look back at home prices in the second quarter of this year, the average sales price was $674,000. So home prices have remained almost the same. And if you're curious, the highest priced home sold in Trilogy was located at 24702 Glen Eagles Drive. Now this was the Chaparral model with 2 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms and 2,253 square feet of living space, plus a 3-car attached garage. Now the Chaparral is the largest model in Trilogy, and this home was in very good condition. Plus the home was located on a very quiet cul-de-sac and had a beautiful elevated view overlooking the golf course. And this was the highest priced home sold in Trilogy in the third quarter at $836,000. Next, let's take a look at the number of homes that were actually sold. And during the third quarter of 2024, there were a total of 25 homes sold. And this is up significantly from the second quarter when we saw just 10 homes sold. So that means the number of homes sold in the third quarter was up 150%. Now we typically see increases during the summer months, but this is a really big increase. Next, let's take a look at the average days on market. And during the third quarter, the average number of days it took to sell a home in Trilogy was 41 days. And this is very similar to what we saw in the second quarter when it was taking 46 days. And finally, let's take a look at the number of homes currently for sale. Now right now, there are 11 single-family homes and 3 condos for sale. So we have a total of 14 homes currently for sale in Trilogy. And this number has remained almost the same as the second quarter. So let's do a quick recap. The average sales price of a home in Trilogy was $678,000. The highest priced home sold was at $836,000. There were a total of 25 homes sold in the third quarter, and the average number of days it took to sell a home was 41 days. And there are currently 14 homes for sale in the community of Trilogy. So as you can see, we did see some changes in the housing market, but the biggest change was in the number of homes sold. You simply can't ignore the increase of 150% in the number of homes sold here in Trilogy, especially when you look at other areas here in California. Now, most communities are feeling the impact of higher interest rates and inflation, and I can tell you that home sales have been very slow this summer in most of the surrounding cities. But home sales here in Trilogy have remained very strong, and it just proves that Trilogy really is one of the premier communities here in Southern California. And when people make the decision to move to a senior community, they really do have a lot of options. But as you can see from these numbers, a lot of seniors choose to buy a home in the community of Trilogy. And it comes down to the fact that homes here offer a great value and the community has a lot to offer. So that's our recap of home prices for the third quarter of 2024. And if you happen to live in Trilogy and you're curious about what your home is worth, I'd be glad to show you. And for anyone interested in any of the homes currently for sale, I have a link down below that will show you every home currently for sale. And if you have any questions at all, just give me a call or a text, and you can find all of my contact information down in the description below.